Start record this meeting. Okay. So yesterday we have executed the arithmetic operators as well as the assignment operator test we wrote, wherein the equal to is combined with all those arithmetic operators and all, and we got to produce some result. Now let's understand the few more operators called increment and decrement operators, called as plus plus and minus minus. So these two operators are applied against a single operand, right? Whereas plus is an operator applied on two operands. So there must be A and B. Then you will be saying A plus B. Means A is one operand, B is another operand. And plus is the operator to apply that. Whereas plus plus or minus minus, these things are going to be applied on a single operand, right? And you can use this plus plus or minus minus either as a prefix or suffix. Means a plus plus you can say, or you can also say plus plus a. So there is a slight difference between saying prefix operator, prefix increment or suffix increment. Let's see what it is. So let's try to write a separate program which is going to be demonstrated through that. So who would like to share the screen today? Tirumal, Raja Singh.
Yes, sir.
Shall I make you the presenter?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Good. Yeah. Josna, would you like to? Okay, tomorrow I'll give you a chance to you also. Yesterday I think
Yeah, sure.
Kanya shared, right? So
It's
every day
okay.
one guy.
No problem.
Sure.
It's okay.
Right. Yes, Tirumal, I made you the presenter. So you can share your screen. Yes, we can see your screen. Huh, again you stopped. Alright. Go to the Eclipse tab. There you go. Okay. Let's create a new program. And the font size looks very small. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. Let's manage with this for now. So name of this new class, let's say post pre-increment. Post pre-increment. Okay. Take the main method and copy these lines of code inside the main method. We are trying to declare variable int I equal to 1. Then we are saying int p equal to plus plus I. Means what is that you are trying to do here? Pre-increment. Pre-increment means increase the value of I so that new value whatever you get, assign that value to p. So plus plus I. So I is going to be incremented by 1. So currently it is 1. 1 is going to become 2 and that 2 is assigned to your variable p. So what will be the output? Output is going to be printed there as I is 2 and also p is 2, right? So this is pre-increment. And there is one more called as post increment. Let's check that how it is going to be different from this. Right? Copy this. So here int j equal to 1, j is initialized with 1. Then we said q equal to j plus plus. Means this is a post increment. So what happens here is the current value of j is assigned to q. So current value is 1, 1 is assigned to q, and then j is incremented by 1. So j becomes 2. Q is initialized with 1, right? So j is 2 and q is 1. This is the slight difference between your pre-increment operation and the post-increment operation. The same is applicable even for your minus minus operator also. Right? Is it clear? So are we clear so far? Then comes the relational operators. Like I wanted to do the comparison whether first variable is greater than second one is greater than first one, like that. Right? Like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or equality check, non-equality check. All these things are going to be done by using your relational operators. Right? So let's write a separate program to understand that. Create a new Java class, name it as relational operators test. Relational operators test. Okay. Inside this main method, let's declare these three variables I, j and k with some values. Alright. You can press Ctrl Shift F if you want to see them, all of them in a properly formatted. So this is the proper format. Right? Eclipse formatted lines of code is this. So I is assigned with 37, j is assigned with 42, k with some 42. Right? Any values. Right? Then let's verify these things by writing some sysouts. So let us evaluate which one is greater, which one is smaller. So greater than evaluation basically, using the operator called greater than operator, one of the relational operators. So I wanted to check I greater than j, 37 is greater than 42? No, right? And remember that every relational operator is going to return you the Boolean value, either true or false. So when you say I greater than j, it returns false. Whereas if you say j greater than I, yes, 42 greater than 37, hence it is true. Then k greater than j, no, they both are equal. 42 is not greater than 42, hence it returns false. Check that, run that, verify that. Right, there you go. So you can see that the results as you mentioned in the comments. Comments are nothing but kind of expected values. We just kept there for our quick verification. Right? Then similar to this, let's verify the greater than or equal to operator. Copy few more sysouts and then check that whether I greater than or equal to j. Yeah, leave some space so that you can understand each block. Right. Even after line 8 also you can leave. Perfect. Right. Save this. So I greater than or equal to j. No. Then j greater than or equal to I. Yes. K greater than or equal to j? Yes. So they both are equal, so it is going to be evaluating it as true. Right? Save this and run this. Let's see what is the output we are going to get. There you go. So this is the result of your greater than or equal to operator. Is it clear? Now similarly, you can also verify less than operation and also the less than or equal to operation. Copy all these lines of code there. So this block is for verifying the less than operation. I less than j, j less than I, k less than j, all those things. Right, save that and run that. And then copy few more lines which are going to verify less than or equal to. Ahmad, you are getting error. So what is the error?
Showing as a syntax error on token.
Means you might be missing something else, some extra line or extra characters. So would you like to share your screen?
Yes.
So let's go to Ahmad. Okay, please share your screen. Let's fix your error. Where is the main method? The code need to be kept inside the main method. So without main method we cannot run. So open the other programs, any other program, arithmetic operators test. Right, there is a main method. Copy that line 4 and come back to your relational operators test and paste it before line 3. Right. Then go to the end. No, still error is there. You need to close the main method also, right? So press enter. So it is closing the main method. After that, class need to be closed. Press one more. Close another curly brace. Close curly brace. Now press Ctrl Shift F. No more errors and all your lines of code is very well organized. Save this, run this. You can see the output. Right?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You can copy the remaining lines also. For less than as well as less than or equal to, all those blocks also you can verify here. Right. Press Ctrl Shift F. Perfect. Save, run. Right? We are getting the output as expected. Then suppose if you wanted to compare the equality, I mean whether I and j are equal or not, I want to verify. So how do we do that? Copy this. Equal to operator is there. Double equal to operator. Single equal to is the operator which is used to assign some value to some variable. That we know. Whereas when we say I double equal to j, it is actually used to compare I and j for the equality. So if I and j are equal, it returns true. Otherwise false. I and j are not equal, whereas k and j are equal. Right? Check this, run this. You will be getting the output. There you go. I and j is false, k and j it is equal, so it returns you true. So double equal to operator is used to do the equality comparison. The quite opposite thing for this one is not equal to operator. Copy this. I not equal to j, k not equal to j. I want to verify that. Not equal to means exclamatory equal to is known as not equal to operation. Right? Press Ctrl Shift F and run that. So I not equal to j? Yes, it is not equal. So true. K not equal to j? No, it is not. It is false. Right? So this is how all these 6 operators are known as the relational operators provided by your Java programming. Right? Then there is one more operator called as ternary operator. So before we go there, let's try to write one more simple program. Call it as ternary test. Create a new class. Name it as ternary test. Ternary test. Ternary. Yeah, anything is fine. Okay, let's declare these variables. Declare these 4 variables there, int a, comma b, and then max, and then min. I just wanted to find out who is the maximum number out of this a and b, and who is the minimum number out of this a and b. So a is assigned with 10 and b is assigned with 9. So whoever the bigger one, that one I want to take it into the max variable. Whoever is the smaller one, that I want to take it into min variable. So how can we do this comparison? By writing an if statement there. So let's write an if statement. So after line 6 you can press enter. Say if, open the bracket, a greater than b. No, not curly brace, normal brackets. If a greater than b. Right, now curly braces after that bracket and press enter. Curly brace, press enter. Right, here you can say max equal to a, means who is the maximum one? A is the max one. Right, put semicolon. Then who is the minimum one? It is b. So say that min equal to b. Control Shift F. Else you need to write else, not there, not there. So after that if block you can write the else. So where is the closing of if statement? There. That black bracket is the closing. Right, else, open the bracket, curly bracket, curly brace. For else no condition. Else means it is curly bracket, curly brace. For if a greater than b, how do you open the curly brace? Same thing, curly bracket need to be opened, curly brace.
Is this a one, sir?
That one. You can copy it and paste it if you want. Press enter. Right, here you can say Who is max now? If that condition fails, who is max? If A greater than B, fine, max is A. Else means what? Max equal to B. Write that. Max equal to B, min equal to A. Okay, press Ctrl Shift F and write this sys out after your else block. I mean after line number 14, press enter and copy this sys out. So I wanted to print the value of A, print the value of B, as well as max value, min value, all those things I would like to print there. Right, save this and run this. So A is 10, B is 9, max is 10, min is 9. Just go there and modify that B equal to 99. Save it, now run it. So if A greater than B, the if block will not get executed. It is going to execute the else block. So max is assigned with 99, min is assigned with 10. Right? So this is how. So here to find out which one is maximum, which one is minimum, you wrote the lines of code starting from line 7 to 15. So let us comment that entire block. So begin the comment at line number 7. Say that slash at the beginning of line 7. No. Or you can select all these lines of code 7 to 15. Right? 7 to 15 only. Press Ctrl 7. Sys out you can exclude. 7 to 14. Yeah. Don't comment the declaration. Declaration leave it as it is. Only if else block I want you to comment. Line 7 to 14 you can comment. Right. Press Ctrl 7. 14 also. Ctrl 7 in front of that. Perfect. So all these lines of code got commented. Right? Now when it is commented, by using my ternary operator without writing any if block, else block, all that, I want you to find out the max value is what, min value is what. So how do we do that? So press enter after line number 14. Max equal to open the brackets. I mean A greater than B, you can keep it within the brackets. A greater than B within brackets. A greater than B. After the brackets, put question mark A colon B. Now semicolon. Right, press enter. So this is what called as ternary operator. Press Ctrl Shift F. A greater than B is a condition. So if it is evaluated as true, then take the value of A and assign it to the max variable. Otherwise, assign the value of B to the max variable. So whatever the statement you wrote inside that if block, so this is the result. This is going to be done with one line of code like this. Similarly, if you want to find out the min value, you can do the same thing. Min equal to So which one is the minimum one I want to find out? A less than B, within brackets, A less than B, then assign the value of A, else B. Question mark A colon B. Semicolon. Press Ctrl Shift F. Right, so this is going to produce the same result whatever was produced by your if statement. Save this, run this, let's see what is the output. Same lines of output will be displayed. The only thing is execution is done by using ternary operator this time instead of going with the if statements, all that. Right? So this is how we will be able to work with all these operators. Clear? Any questions about these operators? Okay? So no more questions. So I pasted the nuts and bolts section of Oracle documentation, which is describing you all the different operators, but whatever we discussed are the quite commonly useful operators, right? So just scroll down and read the theory with respect to operators, and also you can take the exercises. Summary of operators are there, bitwise operators, all those things are not required, and questions and exercises are there under that section, so you can take a look at that, right? Then one more thing is that our Java programming is allowing us to write the control statements, which are all like if statement, all that. So just now we have seen how do we write the if statement. So if statement is basically required to evaluate certain condition. A simple condition you want to evaluate, that you can write it under if construct or if statement, and you are going to arrange a block of statements within those curly braces. So those block of statements will get executed whenever your given condition is evaluated as true. So if that condition is evaluated as false, then you want to execute some other block, then you are writing the else block, right? So that way we will be able to work with. So if you remember the very first program that we wrote, like welcome program and welcome args program, do you have that welcome args program with you? I think on day one we wrote the programs on your box only. Welcome args, it is there in your package explorer. I can see that welcome args.java. Right, open that. So what is happening here, when you are going to pass the arguments, it is going to print you all those values. Run these once, and suppose if we don't pass any values, if we don't pass any program arguments, what will be happening? So let's remove those program arguments. Go there to the program configurations of this program, right click, run as, run configurations. Go to the second tab, arguments tab, control A those things, control X, then run. So what happened? You are getting error, right? So I just wanted to avoid this error. So I can avoid that error by writing a small condition there at line number 6. Go there to line 6, start writing a condition saying that if, so I want to verify if I am passing any arguments or not. So my arguments are there in the variable args. So args dot length is greater than 0, then do execute these 3 lines of code. So put the condition if, within brackets you can write the condition args means your arguments variable dot length, type L, LE and just use your down arrow and press enter. Right. Press enter. args.length greater than 0. Then open the curly brace and come to the end after line number 9. You can close that. Why to delete? Don't delete the existing lines of code. Why to delete? You need to add one more. Right. Perfect. Control Shift F. Right. Save this. Now run this. So there won't be any error. If you are passing the arguments, then it prints. Otherwise it will be simply printing hello world. Now go to run configurations. Go to arguments tab. Paste there inside that program arguments. Control V. Apply. Run. So now this time arguments length is more than 0. So that's how it is printing you those arguments. Right? So like this we will be able to evaluate the simple if condition by writing an if statement like this. Does it make sense? Right now, in case if I want you to find out whether the given number is an even number or odd number, how do you find that? Write a new program to check that. New class, make it as even odd. Take the main method. Declare one variable. Let's say int a equal to some value. Int a equal to 10. Right. Semicolon. Press enter. So I want you to find out whether a is even number or odd number. How do you find that? If that a is divisible by 2, then we can say that it is even number. Otherwise we will say that it is odd number. Right? So how do you find that whether it is divisible by 2 or not? Write an if statement there. If how do you find the remainder? Right. Percentage operator means the modulus operator we need to use. If a percentage 2 means we are trying to divide that a with 2, which is going to be matching with 0, double equal to 0. If a percentage, no, it should be within brackets, not outside the brackets. Double equal to 0. Then open the curly brace. Press enter. Write sysout, sysout. Press control space bar. It is going to bring you that complete system.out.println. You need not to type the whole thing. You can just type sysout, press control space bar, it is going to bring that. A plus double quotes, space, is even number. Means A is even number. That's what we wanted to display. Right. You can also write the else block. After line number 9, else, open the curly brace, press enter, sys out, A is odd number. Plus, double quotes, space, is odd number. Press Ctrl Shift F. Right. Save this and try to run this. So since you assigned your A with 10, 10 is an even number. Just make that 10 as 103. 103. Save, run. So this time it should be odd number. Right. Give a space. Right. Perfect. Save, run it again. 103 is odd number. Right. So this is how we will be able to use this if statement with the corresponding else statement, all that. Right? Suppose if I want you to find out the biggest of two numbers, you will be able to get it. Right? So we already done that in the ternary operator program. We were assigning it to some other variable. Instead of that, we can also say that sysout A is greater than B. Some message we can write. Right? So can you try to do those things? So I want you to do some examples, some exercises on your own. Like, so I'm just trying to type it here. Find the maximum of two numbers, right? Find the minimum of two numbers, right? Then find the max three numbers. Can you try these examples?
In the ternary test program?
No. Separately. I want you to write some other programs. Now, not now, later. Okay. So we will stop it here and we'll continue rest of the control statements in tomorrow's class, like switch statement, as well as the loops, while loop, do while loop, for loop, all those things. Okay, so meanwhile I want you to go through those exercises that are given in your hyperlinks that I shared with you in the chat window, right? Yeah, if you scroll down, there you'll be finding some useful examples in the next slides, all that. So keep clicking next. So don't be satisfied with the examples that we do during the demonstration, but also try to collect some more examples from, if not examples, at least try to grab some lines of code snippets from the other websites and all, and try to run them, right? So that way you can practice more and you can learn more, and if you are facing any issues, you can ask for any doubts and all.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, can you please post last two classes of you? in the Google Drive.
1 second, I think I have posted already. Huh?
No, sir, we only do the first class of you.
Please go there. 1 second, it is there. Yeah, it is there. I mean Java 1.pdf, Java 2.pdf, Java 3.pdf are there.
Uh,
Okay, so please go there and download.
last two classes, just a second. Okay, I will check it out.
Right. Even the MP4 also uploaded there. So please download them into your local this thing.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Right. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow. I'm terminating the meeting for now. Thank you guys. Thank you all.